What is up guys, Mothership here. This is a little bit different from what I usually do. I'm building and installing everything for a brand new computer. This one is, it's an AMD FX 8350, which is an 8-core processor. I'll install that first, show you everything you need to do, and yeah, hopefully you'll be able to do it all with ease, like yourself. So first of all, if you want to bring it down, you've got your CPU spot here, which you've got your clamps on each side for the fan, your little anchor thing there for the side, which will hold your CPU in spot. I'll go through everything else, like all your RAM slots, what the best thing to look out for is, and then all your GPU slots later. So I'm going to bring it up, and then first of all, I'm more of an Intel person myself, so I've had to have a little look over, but you've got your chip there, and then on the back of the chip, what you want to look out for is the little gaps in there and the little corner bit, because the little corner bit there matches up. Coming down here, I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up on camera, but in the corner it's got a little arrow, and that's where you want to put them aligned up to. So that goes in, just give it a tiny little wiggle, you don't want to put any or much pressure on it. And then the anchor goes in place, and that's pretty much your CPU done for now. And the same thing is for your cooler as well. This is just a standard cooler for now, which is just the air one. You've got your radiator in there, then your little baby water cooling loop. I've already got the paste applied on there, what was done like factory basis. So this is literally as easy as installing the CPU itself. Everything will be lined up in there, so all you have to do is place it on like that. Put your clip on the other side. If I can get it. The clip's on one side. Put this on the other. Let's go down that way. It's the most fiddly thing on the CPU. Let's get the fan on. Right, let's go down there. You just apply a little bit of pressure, you don't want to put too much on because it might slightly damage something, but what I have to do is feel for the clamp. Oh yeah. There we go, clamps on there. So you shouldn't have any problems with it at all. That one's to it. There we go. It's all in. You just don't want to push it too hard. The little cable that's coming off there, all you have to do is look for your fan ones, which should be reeled nearby. I think up top here is AMD, and Intel is just round the side of it, but just look for the amount of prongs that there is, any amount of prongs on there, because you've got two different supplies. That slides into there like that. And that's pretty much as easy as it is to install your CPU. So I'll move on to the next part and jump that segment right now. Sorted. Right, so on to the next bit. We've got the RAM. We've got two 8GB sticks of the HyperX Savage RAM, which is good. It's a good price, and they're a good set of RAM really. So if you are looking for a nice, cheap, decent set of RAM, I'd probably recommend these, which I'm going to put in my personal build as well. So for installing your RAM, on this motherboard, it doesn't matter, but when you are looking for motherboards, when you've got your, like all your slots in it, some of them are coloured, like let's say 2 black and 2 grey. That means whatever ones, like just say if I put it in the 2 black ones, that means your grey ones would be your backup RAM, so you're not utilising the full amount of RAM that you actually got in your system, so it's a bit of a waste. So when you do look for it, you want to look for the, like, make sure all the RAM slots are the same colour, so you're going to be using the full amount of it. And install your RAM is literally as easy as it looks. There's no really messing around with it. Just want to line up your two sides, make sure it's all in, and give it a little press. And your other stick as well. No messing around with that, it's literally the same again. But what I've done here is I've installed it further away from the CPU, so you've got better airflow through the full system. So I'll just put these right next to each other, like that. And all them are in. I'll just close them two off there. So that's literally all it is to install the RAM, and it's easy as that. Alright, so this next part, if you come in, I've put the motherboard in. It's got the powers connected, the CPU connected, the fans in there, and everything else is plugged in, like the hard drive and the SSD is already plugged in, the optical drive's plugged in, everything's on the motherboard as well. So all it is now is the last two things is the wireless card, which is here. The link will be in the description for this, and it's went wireless because there's no other way it could go wired or anything. So for the installation of these, all you have to do is look for pretty much where it's going to be slotted in, because it can't go anywhere else. So that goes in there, just give it a little push and that'll be fine. And then at the top here you have to remember to screw these in at the top, and then your plate goes in there, and then everything screws in. So the next thing is the GPU, which is there. Nice big GPUs again. This is, hold the box properly. You got your 4 gig, so it's going to be good. And it's your Radeon R9 270X, and the link will be in the description for that as well. So same as the other card. It's got 2 fans on it, your little closed water loop, so you know it's going to keep it nice and cool and when you're doing intense gaming. The installation for this as well, pretty much same as before. That one's a slot in place. You want to be careful for your wires and everything. And it's nice and tight in the case as well, because it's only a mid tower. So go push that in, and that, yep, that's all in place there. So it's pretty close to there, so I move the hard drive down, that's why the hard drive's close. So what I need to do is plug the power cables in, which luckily on this one you've got your 2 6-pin ones, which are 2 there. With this power supply you've got your extra ones, so you don't have to buy an extra wire or anything like that. So just line up what it's going to be. Just a pretty short wire for what it is. Plug one side in. There we go. Move that little extender out the way. And then yep, both of them are clipped in. That's clipped in. All it is to plug the USB 3.0 back in, and that's pretty much it. Then we'll cut on to turn it on for the first time to see if hopefully I've put everything in and it's not going to explode. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, to the moment of truth and see if it works. I'll do a switch at the back. Where is it? That's the one. Yep. There we go, starting up, so yeah, successful build, reboot, and yeah, I just need to install Windows and everything like that, so yeah, so that's a successful build then. So all I need to do is get everything installed, and then so yeah, that wraps that up. As you can see, I'm back at home. There's all my posts in the background, this little microphone there, my mattress there for the soundproof, and I've got an absolutely adorable meerkat calendar on there as well. So yeah, that pretty much wraps the build up, apart from there was 2 little things that needed to be doing. One was that the optical drive didn't have a SATA cable in,
So I need to go and find a SATA cable now, which there'll be someone in my room because I've got wires everywhere. And the other one was that the case only had one fan in, which was at the very front. So I'm not going to add this on a video or at the end I'll put another video up because it's just simple stuff, but it's literally just getting two more fans, one for the back and then one for the top, so it gets a proper air through to go like in the front, like wiggle around everywhere. Just imagine this being a computer. Yeah, goes through the front, wiggles around, does whatever, lets everything, rubs its nipples, and then goes out the back and the top, so it gets like a nice clean air flow through. So yeah, and this build here was one for my friend, because he said he wanted to get a new, he said he wanted to get a PC because he's only got a laptop to game on, which, like, as anyone would know, laptops suck for gaming unless you're going to spend like a lot of money on one, and then you could just build your own PC or buy a PC anyway. But yeah, okay, I'm getting off track. Like, he wanted a PC, this, that and blah blah. He was saying, oh, there's these decent ones that are online, they're like only this much, and if I buy this I can upgrade it myself. So I was like, well, if you just let me build it for you, well, it'll work out cheaper for you and you'll just get a better system. So I built him a little list, which is, everything should be in the description below, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, everything will be in the description below if you want to double check with everything. If you have any comments to say if I could have done anything better, or if there's certain things that could be better in the system that could have worked better or anything like that, feel free to comment down below. From when I actually build my personal build, if you think there's better RAM out there, if you think there's better hard drives or anything like that, well, yeah, you can just say that below and then I'll reply back or do whatever, then we'll go from there. So yeah, thanks for watching this build. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to check out my vlog channel, which is linked down below, and it should be on top of the, on the banner, it should be listed in there as well, for just random vlogs and stuff like that. And I also done unboxing for my graphics card, which is in this computer. I'm pointing that way because that's where the computer is, but in this computer where I'm recording on right now, I've got MSI GTX 970, which is a 4GB card. So yeah, I've got that in my system at the moment, and I'll be putting that in my new system when I build my new system. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe below and you'll be emailed, I think, maybe, I don't know if you're emailed anymore, but pretty much just subscribe below and you'll be able to see you next time I upload videos, which is every so often. And I'm also doing Counter-Strike unboxes once a week until I get really crappy guns and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of depends. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Have a good day and adios.